Now, to explain what we learned yesterday is Walter Piecyk. He's BTIG telecom and tech media analyst. He has a buy rating on the stock with a price target of $184. Right up there, Walter. So
yes.
Pretty bullish.
Very
Feel
bullish.
Vindicated by what happened yesterday?
The iPad is back. I think Apple feels vindicated that this thing's not dead.
Well, who's buying an iPad?
We'll start there because it was all about the iPhone 8, when's it coming, and things like that. And lo and behold, the iPod that I thought was sort of gone. iPad comes crashing back. What's that about?
13 quarters of decline. It was just amazing performance. And you know, when you sell 1 million or 2 more iPads than you expect, that's a couple of $1 billion of revenue, and obviously that's great news for Apple. You know, it's resonating probably with government. The pricing is lower, and again, you've just had multiple years of a trough, so there might be a little bit of an upgrade cycle kicking in there as well.
And really, as you go across almost all their products, you saw good news. I mean, on the services as well as the iWatches and everything else. But the focus really was on this iPhone 8, and they gave pretty encouraging numbers and forward-looking for the revenue for the rest of the year. Does that mean we're going to get the iPhone 8 sooner rather than later?
I mean, that's why the stock was up. The iPad was great news for the quarter, but really was about the guidance. And the guidance, revenue guidance, no matter how bullish you became on iPads or services, certainly implies that there's going to be a new product in the September quarter. When you look at, there has to be sequential growth in the September quarter, that implies a new product. And that was a major concern that's been existing in the markets for the last couple of weeks, whether there be some delay that pushes out all their products into the next quarter.
The ASP, the average selling price of the previous quarter, how's that going to evolve from here when this brand new spanking new phone comes out?
Well, it better go up because that's where the consensus estimates, in order to get to where they are as far as revenue, that's what you need to happen. And this quarter, it was a little soft, but I think the reason was in the inventory, they were flushing inventory of the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus, which is more of the higher ASP product. But if you look at next year's estimates, you need to see mid-single-digit growth, and that implies this concept of the $1,000 iPhone or the $1,200 iPhone and whether consumers will actually buy it.
Tim Cook.